performance, Craig?
Say again, Ross?
Beaten by a better performance.
Yeah, they're a lot better than us tonight. Yeah, we've been. This has certainly been coming. Our last 3 home games have been like this, and we've only really started playing when we've got into trouble, and like I say, I think we were probably a little bit lucky against the Tigers and against the Warriors, and perhaps our luck ran out tonight. We played some really good footy when we got behind there, but the Rays were just they were more committed than us, and certainly a lot more determined than us. Until we decided to start playing.
Targeted a couple of areas specifically early out wide. Those, say Justin O'Neill and even Will missed like 8 tackles between them in the first half.
Yeah.
Couldn't adjust to where they were going. They just seemed to be unable.
Well, obviously, a couple of the Justin ones. Again, I don't know if it was all Justin's fault. We'd have to look at that, but we just weren't working together there. Like you say, with missing 8 tackles together, that's some of that's just poor contact, So we were pretty poor on our edges tonight, and it's a thing we'll have to really work hard on. Like I say, I'm not quite sure. It was a bit of a lack of concentration, and like I say, I suppose it fit in with the rest of the game. And as I said, the last 3 home games we've had, we haven't started playing until we've got into trouble, and that's a trait I don't particularly like in our footy team, so that'll be something that we need to fix up.
You don't like excuses, but there's not been a lot of continuity in training and playing over the first 6 weeks. I mean, first 3 were short turnarounds, 1 training session a week. Now you're having long breaks, and does that affect things?
I know we certainly wouldn't use that as an excuse. It probably doesn't help, but at the end of the day, we plan pretty hard on what we do and when we train and what we do at training. Perhaps I might be expecting a little bit heavier workload next couple of weeks.
What about the fact it's Canberra and they've had 3 wins down here? Do you read anything to that at all? Could have been any opposition, or they got something?
I don't know, Steve. Obviously, they probably have got something, but like I say, they were. I think what they had tonight and probably what they had the last twice they played here, they were more determined and more committed than us, and at the end of the day, that's what cost us.
Cam, do you agree this is coming? This loss, the past 3 home performances haven't been up to scratch?
I wouldn't say it's been coming. I think we always turn up confident that we can win a footy game, but the performances that we've put in over the last couple of matches we've played here haven't helped, and there's a bit of a feeling out there, that we just turned up and think that because we're playing at AAMI Park and we're wearing a Storm jersey, that's just going to happen for us, and clearly it doesn't. We've nearly been rolled the last 2 times we played here, as Craig said, against West Tigers and the Warriors last week. We're pretty lucky to get away with that one, but tonight was the same, and they played well. We were pretty poor in a few areas, particularly our discipline. It didn't help our cause at all tonight. But I think we need a huge turnaround in our attitude towards our football.
Can you explain the last play when Gareth kicked it? Was that just a miscommunication, or what happened there?
Did you see my reaction out there?
No, I didn't.
Check out the replay.
Clearly not happy. You did it on.
I'm all for guys backing themselves to put on plays and execute plays well, but I believe that we had a fair bit of time up our sleeve there. I think the scrum was in their half or around halfway, and we had possibly the chance to play out a whole set there. So I think if Gareth had his time again, he probably would have held on to that.
So it wasn't a call from you, that was just he made that call on his own?
I don't know who the call was from. Obviously Bill was chasing and those guys had a bit of communication together, but it wouldn't be a play that I would have put on.
Craig, what thoughts
on that? Yeah, it was a poor play. I'm not quite sure what I called it, but they had 5 guys on that open side, and a couple of them in the end there, they would obviously been expecting the kick, I suppose, or taking a bit of insurance on the kick. So Edric Lee was back, and the kick you're going to kick there, you need to kick straight, you know, not over there outside back. So yeah, it was a really poor play, and you know, whether it was a bad call or bad execution, probably both. But you know, as Smithy said, you know, could have had a full set there, and you know, we could have tested our luck at the end of it, you know, with just put it up in the air on the fifth tackle, but you know, it didn't happen. So at the end of the day, we were, you know, yeah, we got what we deserved tonight, probably.
You both talked about patience and persistence before when you come from behind. I mean, there was a bit of that tonight again where you fall behind and you start throwing the ball around a bit. Is that something you really got to work on?
Oh no, I think, you know, we have been, you know, pretty good. You know, when we have been behind, you know, we've got, you know, right back into doing what we do well. You know, perhaps other times in the game we have been doing it okay too, but we just need to find more energy and, you know, a bit more enthusiasm for it, you know, and that's got us out of trouble before, and you know, got us back in the game tonight, but certainly didn't get us out of trouble, you know. So you know, we've got to start playing for 80 minutes and not, you know, when we get behind. And as I said, you know, it's the last couple of home games. It's been coming. We've been aware of it, but it's come, you know, it's come, and you know, we need to do something about it.
Well, just result aside, there were 10 penalties in the first 15 minutes or 20 minutes. What did you think of the referees tonight?
I thought there were some really odd decisions. I can't believe that you can have, you know, how many penalties was in the first half? 12 or 13? We had 3 in the second half. I don't know how that works, you know. I don't think we stopped doing differently to what we did in the first half, and I don't think they did anything differently. I don't know how that works. But I thought there was a couple of poor calls as well. But I was hoping you weren't going to ask that question, because again, I don't want to take any away from the Raiders. They were better than us tonight. They deserved to win. But there were some strange happenings there tonight. I thought I couldn't believe, you know, when Edric Lee come in, anyone that's come in towards the ball this year that's got a touch to it, whether it's been intentional or not, it's been called intentional. And tonight, that's the first one I've seen that was called, he didn't play it. So, like I say, I don't want to be disrespectful, you know, to Canberra. So, but you know, there were some strange things, and as you say, the penalty count was, you know, is a bit of a mystery. I think it's a bit of a mystery to everyone at the moment. Yeah, you could have so many in the first half and then none in the second half. But anyway, that's. I'll have a look at that tomorrow, and obviously we'll talk to the referees, boss, when if we've got anything to talk to them about.
Kevin, you talked about the attitude in the team. Is there any chance that some of the young guys maybe been reading a bit of press about the unbeaten run and records and all the rest of it?
Oh, I think there's always a chance of that, Mel. But in saying that, our young guys would probably have, you know, a few of our better players tonight. I thought, you know, take away a couple of his errors where he dropped the ball. You know, we don't want him to do that, but that happens when you're a winger. But I thought he played really strong. He ran the ball hard. You know, Toru Harris is going well for us. So you know, I can't really, you know, put it all on the young fellas. You know, I think they've been playing great for us this year. I think there's always a chance that they're always going to come down and not have the performances that they want to have. But you know, tonight was just the team effort wasn't there, and it hasn't. We haven't played I don't think we've played an 80-minute game of football all season, to be honest. You know, our effort has been really good, and that's probably what's got us home most games. When it's been tight or if we've been behind, our effort's got us home. But effort can only get you so far in the NRL, and it doesn't matter who you play. Like, I spoke to the boys out there on the field there before we come in. You can't expect to just turn up and because we're the Melbourne Storm think we're going to win. You know, every team that turns up against us, no matter where we play or who's in their team, are going to play their best football. We've seen it from the West Tigers, we've seen it from the Warriors, we've seen it from the Canberra Raiders tonight. And you know, we just can't expect that we're going to turn up and win. So it's not just the young fellas; it's on everyone's back to do their job.
Thanks, guys.
ABC, mate.
Yeah.